from all around your lawn. I'm here to tell you how football is strong.
To the lead there of Evans, can't take the chest mark on that occasion. A little toe poke goes to Manning. Manning a handball to Barry O'Toole. I don't even have to look where the ball went. I just watched Barry O'Toole. He's kicked the goal. Corio with numbers there, but can't get the footy. It comes to ground level, and Trotter does well, pushes it forward. Now it comes to Muir, and Muir, gee, he's got some pace. The kick is good into the arms of Lewis. Turns around 35 metres out, and that's a fantastic answering goal from Inverleigh. As
the zone set up by the Corio side, he goes straight down the ground, but Nichols going back with a flight. Well shepherded there by O'Toole, allows him to go back and take the mark. So Nichols now from inside the centre square, kicks long to the goal square. Doesn't worry about going through the goal square, goes right through the middle of the goals.
Knocked down there by Stewart, intercepted by Trotter. Handball goes out looking for Muir, can't handle a footy. Gee, they're under a bit of pressure now. Handball comes to Quinlivan. So he goes towards half forward. Oh, Lewis, big and strong, came over the top of the pack there and took a great mark. He's going forward, and from behind, Bowman went to spoil. Not good enough, not strong enough. So Bowman now on the mark. So Prendergast has just potted the goal through. That's his first for the day. And ball coming backwards. That's not such a good kick. They rely a bit on Muir. He does good tackle on Nichols. Umpire says okay, and the ball now kicked towards half-forward flank. Cornwall leads in the race for the footy. Can't control the footy. Well, he does. He slipped over, and Prendergast went over the top of him, but the kick's not good. All Inverleigh back there. Quinlivan, he was tripped, I'd suggest. No, umpire doesn't put the whistle on play. The ball is now for Inverleigh. It's also almost at full forward, and good defensive work there for Corio. Sees the mark taken by Mostert.
Been transferred now to Ferguson on the far side of the ground. Picked up, his kick going forward is not good, and it's come back now to Hill. Hill goes forward, and the player coming forward is Purcell. So Purcell has taken the mark about 45 metres out from goal. So he's looking for options. Now decides to swift back to the centre position, but O'Toole goes back and knocks the ball down. Coming through there was Nelson. He's taken high, but the game's allowed to go on. Handball from Kent, finds Werner. Werner now gets around, stands up with Potter. Potter now chips and goes towards the half-forward line. Manning leading in race to the ball, traps the ball well, kicks round the corner. It's not a good kick, but it's going to be going straight to Billy Nichols, and Nichols, he'll kick from right on 50 metres. So Bill Nichols goes back inside the centre square, approaches now the 50-metre line, kicks on goal, just eases the ball through, and that has gone through at post height, and it's a goal to the looks left and right. Decides to go on his right foot into the centre of the ground, and Williams by himself in space can take the ball and run. Has his first bounce. Now Proust gets over centre, kicks long. Target's going to be Manning. Pans in the back there from Shane Manning. Unfortunately, umpire was too far back. Didn't see a little shove in front, and Shane Manning has got away with it and will take a shot on goal from about 25 metres out. Chance to extend this lead just that little bit further. Comes in. It's a nice looking kick off the boot from Shane Manning. It's a goal. It's his second of the... Throws the ball back into play. Lister taking front position. Stewart just over the top, knocks the ball back, but Quinlivan reads that well. Kicks round towards the half-forward line. Stone in front of the Cornwall. Stone it is who takes possession, goes back to Trotter by hand. Feeds it back towards Stone, and Stone has a player in Purcell running down the middle of the ground. Gets over the top of the contest. He's stopped, unfortunately, the young fella, but he's able to release the ball to Muir. So Muir from now, inside 50, stops. Long kick to the goal square. Oh, in front. There's got to be a free kick one way or another. Which way is it going? It's gone to Armitage in the goal square, and Joel Armitage should not miss this one from about 5 metres out from goal directly in front. So now there's a 15-metre penalty being given from someone. Not too sure who it is, but Armitage takes no advantage of that 50-metre penalty because he kicks it straight back up.
As the boundary umpire puts the ball overhead, the ball comes to ground. Barry O'Toole, tackle high, play on to the umpire, around the body towards the middle of the ground. Oh, Jed Potter, brilliant tack on the footy there, and that's a brilliant individual goal, Jed Potter. Goal. So the kick comes for Inverleigh towards centre wing. On his, the umpire blew the whistle too early there, and now they've paid advantage for the first time in the day. It's gone to Matty Wade, and he's found Shane Manning. basically on his own forward pocket, and the mark's taken 25 metres out, a very acute angle, and I think we saw him miss one earlier in this quarter from almost an identical position. Has since kicked the goal, and will move in now with the opportunity of kicking another. So that's a much better kick off the boot of Shane Manning. In fact, the goal umpire is more than happy to put 2 fingers.
Well, now it's been delivered from O'Toole to Nichols, and Nichols goes long to the hot spot right in front of the goal square. Crumb is needed. The ball's picked up there by Ling. Shrugs off a tackle, goes on the left foot, kicks round the boundary line, looks towards Hill, so the ball bounces in the field of play. He picks the ball up now, Hill. Has Trotter in support, goes on the left foot. It's a good little kick, and it's found its target, and I think it's Brumby that's taken the mark out there. He plays on now, goes back into the centre corridor. Purcell over the back, takes the mark. Was it paid by the umpire? Yes, it was. Thought Potter had a touch on that. Now, Armley just run forward. On centre wing, he's got a bit of space in front of him. Sverner puts a bump on as the ball kicked forward. Don't think there was too much of that, but the umpire is going to give a free kick down the field, and it goes to Higgleton, who's moved forward. He goes short, looking for Price. Price. You're out there, Price. Good on you, mate. Stone it is, and Stone takes the mark. Stone now chips short, goes over the top, and Purcell has taken the mark about 35 metres out from goal.
One umpire blows time off, goes to set the mark. The other umpire lets him play on.
Yeah, I'm still trying to work that one out in my own head just then.
So Purcell now with a shot on goal. 35 metres out from goal. A shuffled run in towards this approach. It's a nice looking kick off the boot though. That's a great looking kick, and that's what they needed in Inverleigh. It's gone through.
Congratulations. That's 6 wins on the trot now. But I wanted to ask you a little bit about today's game and what you thought of Corio's performance today, because I guess some credit has to go to Inverleigh, given that they played, I guess, the right style of game against you guys this afternoon.
Yeah, we were a bit sluggish to start off. I thought our first half was pretty ordinary. We went in half time and sort of set some new plans out, and to the boys' credit, in the second half they stuck to it and we got away with the win.
What is the... Sorry,
Inverleigh, you've got to give them credit. They're a young side, and they're obviously going through a development stage, and they're young and quick, and they'll scare a few sides, I reckon.
Absolutely. Now, just wanted to ask you also about what the strength is currently of this Corio side, because there's been a lot of talk in recent weeks, particularly with that game against East, at how strong you guys actually were. What do you think the strength is at the moment?
I think it's probably our first half of the year. We had, on average, probably 6 or 7 players out of the side through injuries, and we've got most of them back now, and we're playing as a team, and that's probably to Baz and to Rick's credit. You know, they've got the boys going, and probably our teamwork is probably, I reckon, the thing that's standing out at the moment.
Also adding to that is expected next week, Justin Tate is expected to come into that lineup as well. He'll obviously give some pretty handy support as a sort of a backup ruckman to Mark Stewart.
He'll be handy. He'll be real handy for Stewie, and obviously we can push Stewie forward and he'll give us a real dangerous option. While Tate can give us a bit in the ruck and run around the ground, yeah.
You just mentioned that Ricky and Barry have obviously been pushing the team focus, but what about the push for the top two? Has there been a lot of talk about securing that double chance?
We've obviously we set goals at the start of the year, and we're a little bit slow to start off with, and we got credit to Mark McDowell. He's our fitness coach. He takes us every Tuesday night. Credit to him, and he's helped us help us get to where we are now.
Just finally, I wanted to ask you about St Albans Footy Ground, obviously the venue for finals. There's been a lot of talk about whether or not Corio can actually perform on that particular stage. What's your thoughts on that?
Oh, I think we can. I think, obviously I just touched on Mark McDowell, the fitness work he's doing with us every Tuesday night. We're getting ready to play on St Albans, so I think we'll handle St Albans quite well, yeah.
No worries. A little bit of confidence there never goes astray. Well, congratulations. I'll let you go celebrate. Thanks so much, man.
We are the Raiders from all around your lawn. I'm here to tell you how football is strong.